Hey everyone, I'm Sam of Team Polyswag, or just Sam. Don't, forget the Polyswag part. I can't really take myself seriously and say that. Today I'm going to be bringing you a game of the Pokemon trading card game online. I'm playing a Blastoise Keldeo Black Kyurem deck, and he is playing Klinklang. So my opponent here opens up with Cobalion EX. Now, I'm not feeling very good about this matchup because all of my attackers are EXs. I'm not playing any non-EX attackers. And, of course, when he gets out Klinklang, all of his metal Pokemon cannot even be hurt by my EXs. So, I'm going to have to attack with Blastoise once he gets out Plasma Klinklang. Or I'm going to have to try to attack his non-metal Pokemon if he even plays any. Now, usually it's a good idea to formulate a game plan when playing a matchup. So I'm thinking to myself, I gotta take prizes while I can with my EXs. And then I need to build up as many Blastoises as I can. So I'm not going to try to discard any Blastoises or rare candies if I can avoid it. But at the same time, I'm trying to get a pretty fast start with my EXs and take prizes before he gets out of Klinklang. Now unfortunately he gets out of Klink turn 1 by Skylaying for a Heavy Ball. I'm not going to be very good at denying him Klinklang. My deck isn't very fast. Neither is his, but as soon as he gets out Klinklang, my progress is just going to slow to a gear grinding halt, so to speak. Now, I do have a catcher here, so I can get a Miracle Turn 2 Secret Sword. Oh, no Blastoise. But that would have been very strong. I would have been able to deny him Klinklang, because that was his only Klink in play. So I'm going to bench this third Squirtle, because I realize I need as many Blastoises as I can for this matchup. And Floatstone, ooh, so he's going to be able to retreat that. It would have been amazing if it got stuck active, and I could have knocked it out. I want to take a minute here to talk about what we gained from Plasma Freeze, at least for the Blastoise Keldeo deck. There's another one of the cards that I put in the deck, Superior Energy Retrieval. Now, this allows you to discard 2 cards from your hand, and then you can get up to 4 basic energy back from your discard pile. So, when you have Blastoise in play, you can just play all 4 of those down instantly. So, out of nowhere, you can just generate an insane amount of energy. Right now I only have 2 in the deck. I think I would like at least 3, probably about 3. I had 16 packs from the 2 pre-releases I went to, so I got 1 Floatstone and 2 Superior Energy Retrieval, and I believe that's the only additions I made to the deck. Both Floatstone and Superior Energy Retrieval serve to make Black Kyurem EX a lot stronger in my opinion. Black Kyurem EX does 200 damage for Lightning, 2 Water, and then a Colorless, and then you have to discard 3 energy. So, even for a deck like Blastoise Keldeo, which can attach as many energy as it wants, discarding 3 energy can be quite the serious loss, preventing you from getting back-to-back Black Ballistas with your Black Kyurem EX. Superior Energy Retrieval gets you back 4 energy, meaning it's a lot easier to get consecutive Black Ballistas. And then Floatstone also can make it easier. I've had situations where I didn't have Black Kyurem EX active, and I didn't have the energy to retreat Keldeo EX, so I put on a Floatstone, and this allows you to have a free switcher at any moment in time, because you can rush in with Keldeo, that's its ability where it makes itself active, and then you can retreat it for free because you have Floatstone, allowing you to get anything on your bench active. Alright, here's a very big moment in the game. I need to draw Lightning Energy right now, and I can one-shot this Cobalion EX and it'll be great. So I'm just going to play the Juniper, and I got out a second Blastoise as well, which will be helpful once he gets out Klinklang. Or maybe I'll even be able to end this before he gets Klinklang if I can just take a big knockout right here on the Cobalion with Black Kyurem. Alright, he gets out another Klink, so there's definitely a threat to Klinklang now. And there's my Pokemon Center. Unfortunately, there's not Tropical Beach in the online game. Tropical Beach is used a lot in real life in the Blastoise Keldeo deck. I don't actually have any. You can only get them by going to Worlds. They're very expensive. And it allows you to draw until you have 7 cards in your hand. It's a stadium, so it stays on the field. And it allows you to draw until you have 7 cards in your hand, but then your turn ends, you can't attack. But, as you can see, there are several turns I'll spend without attacking with this deck. So the disadvantage of not being able to attack sometimes doesn't even matter, because it would be impossible for me to attack anyway, because Blastoise Keldeo takes quite a few turns to get going usually. But when it does, it has pretty unrivaled power. And I just had a pretty big miss there. I did not get the lightning that I wanted off of that Juniper. So now I have to energy retrieval for waters so I can attack with Keldeo. If I had gotten a lightning, I would have been able to just knock out this Cobalion EX in one hit. Now I have to knock it out with Keldeo. This could be a huge problem, because if he gets out Klinklang next turn, I won't even be able to knock out this Cobalion unless I can somehow power up a Blastoise, which will probably take me about 2 turns. Oh no, and here's Skyla. I don't have a good feeling about this. Let's see what he gets. Rare candy. Yep, the Klinklang's coming. Black Kyurem EX and Keldeo EX are all useless now. I'm going to have to attack with just Blastoise. Blastoise, of course, is not nearly as efficient as an attacker. And those regular Cobalions, those are a serious pain in the butt because they hit you for 80, meaning they're going to knock out your Blastoise in 2 hits. And then you can't attack with your Blastoise next turn. So, normally in this situation you would just rush in with Keldeo and attack with something else, but I can't do damage with things that aren't Blastoise. Jeez, what am I gonna do now? Probably gonna eat Greek yogurt and continue this narration. It's Oikos, man. My favorite brand. Raspberry. Do you guys remember Go-Gurt? Do they still make Go-Gurt? I assume they still make Go-Gurt. That stuff was too good to stop making. But I was obsessed with that stuff in elementary school, especially the raspberry flavor. And it actually gave me, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but it gave me really gross hives and rashes all over my body when I ate way too much, which was all the time because it was really good, so I always ate way too much. And turns out it was red dye number 5, so stay away from red dye number 5. That's that stuff I do not like. Speaking of things that I don't like, I just got hit by Iron Breaker by the regular Cobalion for 80 damage. Now the damage isn't even the worst part. The worst part is that I can't attack with this Blastoise now. Now I have to get it back to the bench and then get it back active to be able to attack with it again. Now actually, it looks like I have the perfect combinations of cards in my hand to do this. So I'm going to attach this water energy to Keldeo, rush in, and then retreat, which will discard 2 water energy. And then I'll play Energy Retrieval, get back both of those waters, use Blastoise's ability to attach them both at the same time to Blastoise, and then I'll be doing exactly 120 damage, which is just enough to knock out this Cobalion. He still has another regular Cobalion to knock me out. Ooh, and he ends me. That's the real killer here. That's another weakness of the Blastoise Keldeo deck. Everything has to come from your hand, so a very small hand size can be detrimental to your success here. And I get 2 superior energy retrieval. Ooh, now I really want this card right now because he's about to send a ton of water to my discard. But I don't want to discard another one using superior energy retrieval because, like I said, you have to discard 2 other cards from your hand. And I'm just going to be doing 100 to the Cobalion. I want to knock it out in 1 hit, preferably. Ooh, what am I going to do? Looks like I'm just going to take a hit with Keldeo. Hopefully he doesn't have some way to boost his damage, or else I could be in serious trouble. I'm not sure if that was the right play. Maybe I should have just hit for 100. And then, yeah, this hand isn't... I drew a water energy for the turn. This isn't really going to help me out. I think I might have to let Keldeo go down. Yeah, I don't really know. This is going to be a very tough match to win. It went from a little bit alright, but then he ended me. And now I'm in some serious trouble. So I'm going to lose 2 prizes from Keldeo being knocked out. He's only going to have to take 1 more prize. A catcher, if I can't knock out this Cobalion this turn, a catcher would just win him the game, because he'll be able to catch your Squirtle and knock it out. I have to make stuff happen right here, right now. So I'm just going to get energy off this Black Kyurem EX. I probably shouldn't have even attached to it in the first place. I thought maybe I'd be able to get a Black Ballista, but earlier in the game you'll remember that I missed the Lightning. But I still kept attaching Lightning to it. Lightning didn't really matter that much, because Lightning won't boost the damage of Blastoise Hydro Pump attack. So I'm going to just retreat the Kyurem. And now I have to Superior Energy Retrieval. What am I going to Superior Energy Retrieval away? If I want to knock out this Cobalion EX this Cobalion in 1 hit, I'm going to have to Superior Energy Retrieval, discarding Keldeo and the other Superior Energy Retrieval. And then attach 6 waters in 1 turn to knock out this Cobalion. Alright. Now how many energy are on that Cobalion EX on the bench? Looks like 2. So an energy and a catcher would be good game. And I would be packing my bags, going home. I already am home. And I already packed my bags. I got home from Michigan State University last week. But you get the point. So I take my 1 prize, and it's a float stone. It's 1 prize to 1 prize. Next knockout will win. If he has energy and catcher, I'm just going to lose right here, right now. Here's Heavy Ball. What's he gonna get? The suspense, it's killing me. Klinklang. Oh, this could be another problem. If he gets out Klinklang, I won't be able to... Okay, he just hits me. I need to get catcher right here, right now, and then I can knock out Klink and win the game. I drew a Colress. Can I draw the catcher? I will lose if I don't draw it. I draw the catcher. Good game. Great game, but I take it out and I win versus Klinklang. Alright, thanks for checking us out. Subscribe to Team Polyswag if you enjoyed the videos. We got a lot of good stuff coming up. Thanks so much for watching.